Mr. Beast recently revealed that.
Can you tell them what you invest per thumbnail?
Yeah, well, we probably spend around $5,000 to $10,000 a thumbnail, just making sure we get the right image and it's good.
And considering the fact that Mr. Beast posts about 2 to 3 videos a month, that's 20 to 30,000 just on thumbnails. I know that might sound insane, but it works for him. That 20 to 30,000 that he invests in his thumbnails are one of the main reasons he's able to make millions per month. But unfortunately, I do not have millions in the bank to justify spending so much on thumbnails, and even if I did, I probably still wouldn't spend so much. But I still wanted to try to emulate somewhat his thumbnail style for a fraction of the cost or for free. So after a lot of trial and error, I finally settled on a 3-step process that I follow to make my thumbnails, and I'm going to take you through the entire behind the scenes process about how I made this thumbnail for free. Just a disclaimer, this video does not tell you how to make the most viral thumbnails or the best thumbnails for YouTube, because I honestly haven't found virality yet, but I was just able to make this thumbnail or this cool picture which I personally thought was cool and I'm proud of. So let me just show you all the behind the scenes. Let's head to my computer. So the first thing that I had to do is take a picture of the subject. In this case, the subject is me, and I already had in mind what did I want to be doing in the picture. Now I transfer that video to my computer, and that's the video here. And now I need to find good frames which would be good for the thumbnail. So I'll screenshot this. So I'll screenshot a couple. Then I will airdrop all the photos to my phone. And now you can see over here, I got all the pictures airdropped to my phone. Now the next part is the interesting part. So this you can do only if you have an Apple device with iOS, the latest iOS, I don't know, iOS 14 I think, but you can do this manually on other phones. So basically what I'm going to do is select this, and Apple automatically erases the background, and then I'm going to share it and then again airdrop it. Now the next step is I open up Canva, and I'm using the Canva free platform. Like, I've not paid for the Canva Pro because I can get basically everything done with just the Canva free platform. Now for the background, I want it to be something simple but colorful so that it can make the me basically pop, the subject. So I've settled on this for the background after going through many pictures. Now I'll set image as background. Now this is good. Now I'll add me as the subject, and I want this to be facing the other side, so I'm going to flip it horizontally. And because my hair is cut off at the top, I'm just going to frame this so that it is covering the full screen. Yeah, so now while the phone erased the background, it also erased the background of the belt that is connected to the sled and the sled itself. So now I'm going to take a picture of the belt separately using my phone and then hopefully make it look realistic here. Now we got the belts that we'll be using, so we got to just align this here. Now there's a problem, this does not look realistic because the belts are too wide apart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to superimpose two belts, that is the same picture twice. So this is the first one. So now I'm going to superimpose the images. So I just want this much of this part, and yeah, this seems like a perfect fit. We need to make this a little bit bigger, and we got it here. Fine. Now this one needs to be connecting to this part, so we need to rotate it a bit. Perfect. Make it a little bit bigger. Perfect. Send backward. This seems more realistic now. Now I want it to seem like I'm pulling away from something disastrous, so I'm going to be adding a bit of flames over here. Yeah, this is good. And now I want some smoke as well, so I'll add some smoke. Okay, this is a free smoke, but the color is still very white. It needs to be darkish, like black flames. So I'm going to change the filter and I'm going to select here. Scandy looks like good. Yep, the smoke. Send it backwards. Decrease the transparency. Yeah. Now I'm going to make copies of that smoke. So now that stage 2 is complete, we're going to move on to stage 3 part of my plan. So now I can export this and share this as a YouTube thumbnail, but that's going to be very low resolution. I mean, it's the resolution that is required for the thumbnail, but I want to do a couple of more edits, and I know that is going to reduce the resolution even further. So what I will do now is I will screenshot this thumbnail, capture, and I'm going to airdrop it to my phone again. Now I got the picture over here, and step 3 is I'm going to edit this photo using Snapseed, because Snapseed is something that I found very easy to use and I'm used to it, so I just like it a lot for the color grading and all. And now once that is complete, I just airdrop it back to my computer and upload it as a thumbnail. There it goes.